Welcome to the cradle of quarterbacks, Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana, home to the Purdue Boilermakers, where the black and gold hoping to boiler up in this one. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Purdue Boilermakers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Boilermakers will boot it away to start the game. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Hoosiers offense takes the field to start this game off. It is mostly the hardwood that's part of the sporting lore in the Hoosier stable. When these two square off like they're about to do, it's all about the old oaken bucket.
It's all about the old oaken bucket is right. You get that trophy at the end of the game, and you get to hold it up, and you get to celebrate and keep it for a year. So obviously, trophy bragging rights on the line.
The old oaken bucket, man. I just feel like more is on the line. David just said it. When there's a trophy involved in between Indiana and Purdue, this is one they want in the trophy case at the end of the day.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will get the ball for the first time. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. And I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
Power football with the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Finds his tight end. The school known for astronauts, Purdue was in its own orbit, in its own universe the last time, and they destroyed Indiana.
And it was an astronomical butt whipping. Like, they took care of business. They made sure there was no doubt, and they continued to dominate this series.
It was a statement delivered, and the message is loud and clear. Indiana knows they cannot sleepwalk coming into this game.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly complete.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He makes the connection. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Hoosiers are flying down the field. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Spits it out to the back. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Wide receiver shows motion. He'll start this drive firing. Using the quick game. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Got the back over the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Wicks. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Wicks. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The give from the gun. This rivalry dates back to 1891, and you want to know how important the old Oaken bucket is? When Lee Corso won it for the first time, he slept with the bucket.
There are NFL players that don't sleep with the Lombardi trophy, so that just shows you how important this trophy is to these two teams.
Well, it shows you how awesome Lee Corso is, too, because he's also the guy that, when he had a lead on Ohio State, called a timeout, brought all of his players on the field, and took a picture in front of it saying Indiana was beating Ohio State.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there, because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle, short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
The Boilermakers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. It'll be a draw. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Oh, he makes the catch. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll go back to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Got his man quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. They'll give it to the back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Comes out throwing on first down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. 2nd down coming up. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Indiana! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today. They're up by 8 over UCLA. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. They go to the ground. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabs it in the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They'll line up for a second down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got out of trouble and throws. This one's complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. It's complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll use the running game on first and goal. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll try the run. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. This offense has a second down play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, from West Lafayette to Bloomington, there are some feisty folks and some emotional fan bases in this always contentious battle between the Hoosiers and Boilermakers. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Purdue and Indiana plays out.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. They'll keep it on the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs.
You got to wonder if that's a moral victory for this offensive line because they have not been running the ball.
And it's picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback, and they're able to come away with a pick.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Indiana! The Hoosiers are taking control of this game against the Boilers.
IU speeding away now, and you can feel the momentum shifting towards Indiana's sideline. Purdue's got to do something now to get some of that back.
Oh, they can feel the bucket in their hands already. The rivalry game, they've done a great job handling their emotion, taking the lead. Now they just got to finish.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. A little release to the back. At the 45, on his way. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Boilermaker! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They're going to run it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. And now on second down for this offense. Now the play fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Safe completion on the screen.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wicks.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Coming after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. At the 40, there he goes. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. USC is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 15 over UCLA. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. On second down, looking again to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Wicks. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On target. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. Run it with the fullback. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the ground with the back. Got a little space. Got a lot of running room. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory. Now 1st and 10 from their own 45. To the ground. He's got it again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. The Hoosiers are rolling down the field. Handoff to the lone back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. From the gun, give on the inside. He now has 110 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got it down the middle.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get it through the air. He looks that one in nicely. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. He's going to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The Boilermakers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Getting some heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the air one more time. They'll run the screen. Jukes his way for more. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They're trying to get to it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Makes the grab over the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He rifles one deep to the left. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the tailback. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here's the handoff. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is the day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes his connection. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 4th down, going to the air. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account, and it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
Looking to throw on second down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. It's 4th and 15, but the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He's not afraid to go deep. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.